I had God and a horse change my life.
You're changing lives. I've seen it, I felt it, and sometimes you can't describe what goes on in this barn.
And then I lost one buddy to suicide at the end of May, and then another buddy attempted suicide. I overcorrected a skid with the Humvee, rolled it twice. Both myself and my passenger, Lance Corporal Sandoval, were ejected from the vehicle. He ended up passing away 3 days later from his injuries. There is just so much love out here, like in one of my biggest times of need, and that's when I finally clicked, you know what, I'm allowed to feel, and I'm allowed to reach out, and I'm allowed to ask for help. I don't have to do this by myself.
And I liked Amazing Grace because she had one eye. It was weird. I felt this connection with her, like she was neglected, she was abandoned, and she was basically left to die, and Freedom Farms adopted her and saved her. When I came out here, I actually had intentions on taking my own life that evening. You know, everything was falling apart. I looked into her eyes, and for the first time in 4 months, I felt emotion, I felt connection, I felt from that moment on, I felt like that horse had an impact on saving my life. I told my wife, I'm like, it was prophetic that horse chose me because she's missing an eye. I was blind, and she gave me the ability to see again.
I mean, it's just truly a feeling when you come here and experience it. The presence that's here and that genuine atmosphere, it changes lives. It really does.
I just like how I can connect with them. I know when I first came here with Kat, I walked into that stall and she didn't come right to me, but Kat doesn't like a lot of people, I guess. Me, she trusted, so that kind of meant a lot to me, knowing that I have someone that can trust me that's not like a human being. I felt not stronger physically, but mentally I felt stronger. I felt more confident. I knew right away this was the place for me.
The people that's what I love. When I go to heaven, I'll be greeted by all the people that I've loved in my life. And sometimes you walk in the barn and it literally feels that way because there's all of your favorite people here in one place and they're happy to see you just as you are, and it's just the best feeling.
I think we have a presence of God here. I truly do. And I think that it's evident by what happens here.
It's not at Whispering Grace Horses. People have to understand this when I say this. It's not about horsemanship. When you come out here to Whispering Grace Horses, it's not about how well you end up handling a horse. It's about relationships.
Going to therapy, except you don't have to tell someone all of your problems. You can say it to something that's not going to talk back, give you feedback about why.
You know, for some people, Disney is the happiest place on earth. For me, it's here.
It's not ours. This is a gift. And I'll point up every time I say that. Because we have waited in our lives this long to have this happen to us. Because there is absolutely, I get a little emotional saying this, but there is nothing else we'd rather be doing. Nothing.
So many lives have been changed, and a lot of lives have been saved out here. We've had multiple first responders and veterans come out, and they've come and put their hands on a horse, and then afterwards, after they got through their emotions, they'll open up and say, I was gonna end it today. I was gonna end my life today. And this horse has changed my life.
They care about what I think and they care about what I say, and they care about everything. They just care about me.
It's been my lifeline. It was tough to survive there for a while, and this place has enabled me to take that next step. Even if it's just getting out of bed in the morning, this is where I just felt like I could come and be myself and cry just lay my head on a horse and let it go if I had to. So there was a couple times that I wanted to take my own life. And all I had to do was come here. And it was my lifeline. So how many other people are thinking that too? And if they just had one thing that gave them hope and strength to go on, what if this is that one thing? And your giving your donations can save that person and give them just that strength to live one more day, to just step and step again one more day.